who will be doing the color for tonight's game between the Hamilton High School Hornets and the Hightstown Rams. Hamilton comes into this game sporting a 17-1 record. This is their last scheduled ball game. Next Monday they go into tournament play against crosstown rival Steinert. They will also meet, I believe it's Steinert in the, no, they will not play Steinert in the state championship. In fact, I don't know who their opponent is, but they are scheduled to be in that tournament. They have drawn a bye in the first round because of their outstanding record. So they will not play the first round. Of interest in tonight's game is the fact that we have two of our starting seniors, Tracy Quinn and Patty Helmlinger, who are right on the verge of hitting 1,000 points, a feat which very few players are ever able to master in their high school career. And here we have a situation where we may have two students on our varsity team to make the 1,000 plateau. Mr. Cupid, have you heard of anyone else who has made this type of a feat?
She might be possibly the first girl in Hamilton Township, in all the three schools, to reach the 1,000-point.
I know that this year one of the players from Notre Dame won it. And we'd like to break off now and get the starting lineups. Number 23 for Hightstown is Trish Kane. Number 25, Carrie Romanow. Number 40, Beth Cheney.
Number 30, Charlotte Wright.
Number 30, Charlotte Wright.
And number 34, Wanda Fair.
And number 34, Wanda Fair. The coach of the Hightstown Rams is Ray Clark.
For the Hamilton Hornets, number 12, Jill
and for the home team Hamilton Hornets, number 12, Jill Hutchinson.
Number 21, Patty Helmlinger.
Number 21, senior Patty Helmlinger, who needs 81 points for 1,000. Number 25, high-scoring Tracy Quinn, who needs 20 points for 1,000. The point guard, Ann Del Versano, another senior, number 13. And number 14, rounding up the five, is Lori McGarkle. Lori will be back next year. She's a junior. The officials for tonight's game, referee is Mike Angarone. Umpire is Nick Massari. Both clubs are now huddled with their coaches just before the toss-up. Mike will be tossing the ball up at center court. Jumping for the Rams will be their center, number 40. Cheney and Tracy Quinn will be jumping for the Hamilton Hornets. Getting ready to tap up of our last scheduled ball game. Tracy Quinn got the tap, and Patty Helmlinger lost the ball to number 25. 23 takes it down, but it's stolen by Lori McGarkle. It's the first steal of the ball game by Lori McGarkle. Ann Del Versano is bringing the ball past the 10-second mark. She's called her signal. They've lined up in a 1-3-1. Ann has the ball, passed it over to Patty. Patty's looking for a pass. Ann takes a long shot, missed it from the ring. There's a jump ball between number 30 of the Rams, Charlotte Wright, and Hamilton's number 25, Tracy Quinn. Tracy should get this tap, probably go to Patty. No, she went back to Lori McCarkle. McCarkle gave it to the point guard, and called the signal, number 1. She's passed it off to Lori. Pass was intercepted by Hightstown, and they took possession of the ball. Number 23, Tricia Kane, is carrying it over the 10-point mark. Hightstown's moving the ball around the perimeter. Hamilton's in a 2-1-2 zone. There's a long shot, 20 feet out. First rebound by Tracy. Gives the ball off to McGarkle, who gave it to Ann Del Versano. Del Versano, point guard, calls for a play. Passes it off in the corner into Tracy. Tracy went up and she's fouled. Number 34, Wanda Fair has her first foul. It was a
believe
non-shooting.
Wanda Fair is
It
their
was
high
a
scorer for
non-shooting
High
foul. So out on the outside, the ball goes into Lori. Lori looks for Ann, passes it off. Ann calls the play. Moves in towards the circle. Lori breaks, goes for the basket, throws it up, misses, and she's fouled by number 23. Number 23, Trisha Kane, has her first foul. It's a shooting foul, so Lori will go to the line shooting 2 fouls. Lori's percentage of foul shooting is 72. She has the highest foul shooting percentage of the team. She missed her first shot. Maybe I jinxed her on that one. She still has one more. There's no score with 6 minutes left, 6 minutes and 40 seconds left in the first period. Lori's ready to shoot her second shot. She made it. There's timeout for the official to straighten the net. Lori McGarkle.
Hamilton is now in a press, diamond press, and all of a sudden out front, and a trap on the sidelines. Passing to Vicky Fair, on the fair rather. Shot to the side, number 23.
Number 23 was Trisha Kane.
Score no, 2-1 Heights.
Come on, girls,
Right.
let's get it started.
Heightstown was giving a little pressure on that, but Hamilton seemed to get by it very easily. Heightstown's in the 3-2 zone. There's a little traveling on that one. Patty moved her feet before she got the ball down. So the Rams have the ball out of bounds. Number 30 takes it in.
Hamilton.
That's hard to do in college.
Hamilton is pressing. There's a foul on the shot. The foul is by Jill Hutchinson, her first foul, the team's first foul. Number 34 will go to the line for Heightstown, and that's Fair, Wanda Fair. Wanda makes her first. Score now is 3-1, Heightstown. Wanda's shooting her second shot. It's rebound by McGorkle. McGorkle got the ball to Ann Del Versano, takes it quickly over the, and passes it into Jill. Jill misses a layup, and there's a jump ball between number 40, Beth Cheney, and Tracy Quinn of Hamilton. Heightstown is leading 3-1. It's a slow starting game. Tracy got the tap, gave it off to McGorkle. McGorkle passed it to Jill Hutchinson, who lost the ball. Now the Heightstown Rams have taken the ball out of bounds, and Hamilton is putting on pressure. It's a full court pressure, but they seem to break it. Larry McGarrickle blocked the shot. She's the smallest girl out there, but yet she has the first block shot tonight. And Del Versano called the play, pass it off to Patty. Patty looks to take a shot. She does throw it up, but misses it. Number 34 got the rebound.
On the fair rebound.
Oh, there's a little, looked like it might have been backcourt there, but the official ruled that she never did get over the 10-second line. 23 is trying to make a drive for the basket. There's a foul on the outside before the shot by Ann Del Versano. This is Ann's first shot, the team's second team foul. So Heightstown will take the ball out of bounds. Number 22 is now coming in for number 23. Lisa Byrne is in for Heightstown. Ball is now given to Wanda Fair. Wanda passes it off to Byrne. Byrne passes it forward, but it's a little high, and the Rams lose the ball out of bounds. So Hamilton will take the ball in, and
Come on, Patty.
Del Versano's taking the ball, passing it into Lori McGarrickle. Lori moves the ball slowly. Looks as though
Heightstown's up on a half-court press, it appears to. Ball into Helmlinger. She's clear for a shot.
And
Good shot by Helmlinger.
Set shot by Patty. That's the first basket by Hamilton this evening. The score is now 3 apiece. So with 4:48, the score is tied.
Hamilton in his pressing. Del Versano. They're pressing in the front court.
McGarrickle stole the ball.
Off
Gargle
blue.
made a fast
Steal by
movement.
McGarrigle.
Hamilton has the ball out of bounds. Ann's taking it
Here
in.
we go.
Pass it into Patty. She's
Patty's back out to Laurie. McGarrigle on the front.
Atta girl.
Helmlinger around. Nice pass into
that looked like a
Hutchinson.
foul there, but I guess we're the only ones that saw it. Patty reached in but did not get the ball. McGarrigle nearly stole that one.
Nice pass by number 22 of
22,
Hightstown, Lisa Burns.
Substitute off the bench made
To
her
Wanda
first
Fair.
points, putting Hightstown ahead 5-3.
Ball to Quinn. Hutchinson has the ball. Back to McGarrigle. Over to Del Rossano. Over to Laurie McGarrigle. Back to Del Rossano. Over to Helmlinger. Trying to swing it around. What the zone can set up. Shot by Del Rossano. Missed. Rebound by Wanda Fair.
So Hightstown has the rebound on that one.
Hightstown coming down.
No
Nobody's
one's
by
picking
her.
up number 22. And finally caught her, but she fouled her as Byrne was going up for a layup. It will be a shooting foul. This is Ann's second personal foul. It's the team's third foul. Timeout has been called. I didn't catch the team.
I didn't see who called timeout.
Hamilton called timeout on that. It's Hamilton's first timeout.
With 3:46 to go in the first quarter, the score is 5-3 in favor of the visitors from Hightstown.
It seems that Hamilton is having difficulty getting inside the Hornet zone.
Hightstown zone.
I'm sorry, the Rams zone. They are going to have to move the ball a little faster and possibly move Tracy across the lane there to see if they can break her open.
Both teams are pressing on the court. The ball is trying to move it around to overload on the zone. You'll see them move it back and forth and try to overload on one side. Whether that works or not, I don't know.
It doesn't
Hamilton's
seem,
had the clear shots, but they haven't dropped in.
although neither team has taken many shots this evening. You know, for 3:46 left in the game, Hamilton has been shooting much better than they are doing tonight. In fact, they've been scoring much higher. This appears to be a very low-scoring game. It's 3-5 in favor of the Rams with 3:46 left to go.
Lisa Byrne on the line, shooting a 1-on-1, I believe.
Now, it's a two-shot foul.
Two-shot
She was
foul, okay.
fouled on the act of shooting. She made the first end of it. That's her 5th point of the night. She's leading scorer off the bench. I'm sorry, it's her 3rd point of the night. The basket is no good because she stepped over the foul throwing line.
Hightstown is still in a half-court press.
Hamilton's
It's like a 1-2-1-1. I'm not sure of that. Ball comes in pretty easy to Helmlinger. Back to Del Rossano. Over to McGarrigle. They're trying to move it around quickly to upset the zone. Here it is to Patty. Back to Ann.
there it is.
Into Tracy.
There
Tracy's
she's
clearing the
going up, and
boards.
it looks like her first basket.
Okay.
There's a steal by Ann Del Rossano. She drives for the basket, throws it up, and she's fouled on the shot. Fouling her is number 30, Charlotte Wright. This is Charlotte's first foul, and it's the Rams' 3rd team foul. Ann Del Rossano will go to the line. Her foul shooting percentage is 51%. So if she goes with her average, she should make at least one of these two. She made the first end of it. Shooting the second part of her foul. She made both of them. The score is again, no, Hamilton has the lead now. 7-6. Hamilton's pressing. And they got the steal.
Interception by Hutchinson. Hutchinson over. Quinn fighting for the rebound. Out of bounds.
And Hamilton takes the ball out of bounds. The referee claims that the ball was tipped by Hightstown on the way out. The Hightstown coach does not seem to agree with the referee, but Hamilton is throwing the ball in. Patty took a shot. She was pressuring that one a little bit.
Rebound by number 40 from
Rams.
Beth Cheney from the Rams.
Long
clear
pass.
shot to Wanda Fair. Oh, she missed it. Quinn the rebound. Over to Del Versano. Del Versano breaking down, holding the ball. Hightstown dropping back into the zone. No press right now.
Gotta put him up.
Ball to Helmlinger. Back to Del Versano. Looking for Hutchinson on the baseline. Hutchinson is fouled by
Number 34, I believe, is the one getting the call on that. 34, blue. That's her second personal foul. And Jill Hutchinson, who, by the way, is a ranked tennis player in the state of New Jersey. Jill missed her first shot. Jill's foul shooting percentage is 55%. She
It's
missed
going
both.
to be short. McGarrigle with the rebound.
Hamilton came away with that. They were fortunate to get the rebound. Again, the shortest player on the court gets the rebound. Ann is trying to set something up.
Into Quinn.
And she throws it into Tracy, but was fouled by number 22, I believe. We'll wait for the call by the official. Number 25 was the call, Terry Romanoff.
Number 25, Hightstown, Terry Romanoff.
That's her first, and that's the fifth team foul, so Tracy will go to the foul line shooting 1 and 1. Tracy Quinn's foul shooting percentage is 59%. She made the first of it. Now she has the bonus. Score is now 8-6. Tracy made both ends of her foul shot.
Hamilton once again to press. There goes the
And
ball.
it worked. They
Turnover.
put too much pressure on the Rams and caused them to turn the ball over. And Hamilton has the ball out of bounds after this timeout, which Hightstown has taken. Present time, both teams have used one timeout. With 2 minutes, 21 seconds left in the first period, it's a 9-6 ball game. Again, I say this is a low-scoring start. Very low for Hamilton. Hamilton is accustomed to scoring many more points than this.
They're hoping, of course, that their press will rattle Hightstown a little bit. Maybe that's why Hightstown called the timeout to talk things over on this. Hamilton is currently ranked 6th in the Star Ledger poll, 6th in the state. They were 18th a few weeks ago when they beat Trenton twice, beat Notre Dame. They moved up to 6th in the state.
And of course, they're number 1 in the county, hoping to be able to take the Colonial Valley Conference. I shouldn't say Colonial Valley, I should say Mercer County tournament, because this year we are not a member of the Colonial Valley, but next year the Hornets will be a bona fide member of the Colonial Valley Conference.
Currently, Notre Dame, I believe, is the top of the Colonial Valley, and Hamilton has beaten them, and they've lost them by 2 points during the Christmas time.
Yes, earlier in the year, Notre Dame did beat Hamilton, and that's the only loss that Hamilton has this year. Ann will take the ball in from out of bounds and is called for a travel, giving Hightstown the ball out of bounds. Hamilton is still trying to pressure Hightstown. They try to break with a long pass, and again, I guess that pressure was a little bit too much. They tried to force the pass and cause them to throw it out of bounds.
Hightstown is finding the long man open, but they're not getting the ball to that person.
Well, I think it's the pressure of the press that causes them to force the passes. There was a chance there for Patty to pass it off to Jill, but I guess she didn't see him because of the Rams that were between them.
Up,
There's a little
walking on number 25, Kerry Romanoff. Ball comes
pressure
back to
provided
Hamilton.
By Laurie caused the turnover.
And Del Versano has the ball now over to Laura McGargle. They're trying to swing it around. Ann's calling a play. Looking for Jill over there. Pass is going.
She tried to force that pass a little bit
Right.
to cause a turnover. Hightstown has an opportunity to pull within 1.
Laurie and Patty are both putting pressure on the Hightstown guards. They knock the ball out of bounds. Hightstown brings the ball back in, though.
Hamilton is rested in a zone. There's a pass trying to penetrate the zone, but Tracy Quinn, with her outstretched arm, deflected the ball, and Hamilton caused another turnover. Hamilton has not been able to get the ball inside for that layup. And that's where Tracy and Jill Hutchinson make many of their points, although Tracy is a good shooter from outside. There's a jump ball now between
Fruity Pickett coming in for Hightstown.
Romanoff and Jill are jumping.
Okay.
Hamilton has
Pass
the ball.
into
A
Quinn.
nice pass by
Another point by Quinn.
And Tracy has another basket. You can credit Ann with that assist there. Beautiful, alert play. Again, Hamilton putting pressure on.
Okay, the ball at the backboard. And
Causing
Alversano knocked it out.
Causing another turnover. The official rule that Hamilton will have that ball.
Hightstown once again in a half-court press.
Come on, gang.
3 girls up front. Ball comes into Quinn. Quinn to Hutchinson. Hutchinson for a short shot. Okay, rebound by number 25, Kerry Romanoff of Hightstown. Pressure put on. Pressure put on by Helmlinger.
Patty stole the ball very alertly and drew a foul.
Foul appears to be on number 25, Kerry Romanoff.
Was it 25 or 34? I can't recall now. Patty seems to be injured at 2-5, you're right. Number 25, Kerry Romanoff.
25, Hightstown, Kerry Romanoff, her second.
That's the second foul for her. Of course, Hamilton is on the one-on-one situation, so Patty will go to the line. Patty, as I mentioned earlier, has a 65% foul shooting average. She made the first end of her foul shot. And she made the second one. Hamilton is still applying pressure, caused the ball to go out of bounds, but it was last touched by Hamilton, so the Rams will take the ball inbounds again.
Hamilton in a 2-1-2.
Hightstown moved the ball very nicely around that zone. Number 12, Jill Hutchinson, committed that foul. That's the 4th team. I have that as the 4th team foul. Well, it is. I guess, was she in the act of shooting then?
I guess they consider her in the act of shooting.
Hightstown, Beth Cheney, and number 22, Lisa Byrne.
2 shots are giving her, yep. First shot is good by Hightstown.
She has one more. Score is 13-7 at this point, with 25 seconds left to go in this period. And she made both ends of her foul shots. There are 22 seconds left in this period. Hightstown still applying a little pressure.
Helmlinger back to Alversano. Over to McGarrigle.
12 seconds left in the period. They've got to get a shot off. Patty takes it, misses it.
Rebound by Hightstown.
4 seconds. Pass and a desperate shot.
No.
So at the end of the first period, after 8 minutes of play, Hamilton leads 13-8. A very low-scoring game for Hamilton.
It's 1-1 for Hamilton, so for the rest of the quarter, every time they get fouled, they'll be going to the foul line.
Well, for that matter, when Hamilton commits their next foul, that would also put the Rams on the foul line.
Hamilton has a way of sneaking up on you. The score will be very close for a while, and all of a sudden you look up again, and it'll be pretty much out of sight. Let's hope that Hamilton can do that tonight.
I think in order for them to be able to do that, they've got to bring the ball inside, in the key, and work with Tracy a little bit more. And if they can have people double teaming Tracy, then that will either open up Jill or Patty Helmlinger and give the offense a little more flexibility.
Some of their plays are designed to overload on one side, and you'll see them call a play and motion toward one of the guards, and they'll swing to one side or the other. And that'll be a basic overload. If the defensive man comes out, they'll get the ball into Tracy then.
All right, the horn was sounded for the start of the second period. Teams are going out for the jump ball.
Same starting 5 for Hamilton, 4 seniors and the junior Laurie McGargle.
Here we go. Come on, girls.
Tracy still and Romanoff are jumping center. Tracy got the jump.
Play was devised on that, looks like. Okay, nice play.
Patty saved that
by
ball
Helmlinger.
from going out. Shot by Del Versano, but she missed it. Looks like we're going to have a jump ball here now. Who are they going to pick out of that slot to jump against Charlotte Wright? Well, they
4 Hamilton players were on the ball with Wright.
And Del Versano will jump. Probably Wright will get the tap. We'll see. Well, Lori McGarkle picked up the ball. Now they're setting up the play. Ann's called the play.
3.
She's moving the ball around the zone. There, Patty
forced a little bit there on that one.
Yes, she did. There was a little contact on that play too, but no
Back into
foul
Tracy.
call. That's what Hamilton has to do. Hamilton has to go down to that low post and look for Tracy. That's where they've been making their points this year. Tracy now has 8 points. At the start of this game, she needed 20 points in order to reach 1,000. She has 8 points at this point. She's shooting 1 shot. And
nice
she made
shot.
it. Nice shot. Nice high arc.
3-point play completed by Tracy Quinn.
Hamilton still in a little zone here, pressure. Hightstown broke the pressure with a long pass, and there's a foul, I believe, by Lori McGarkle.
Lori McGarkle picks up her first foul.
That is the 15th foul, so Hightstown will now go to the line. Number 23 for Hightstown, Tricia Kane, will be shooting a 1-and-1. She missed the shot. Rebound by Hightstown, thrown up, missed. Number 34 threw it up, missed, and a block shot by Tracy Quinn. That's her first block shot of the evening.
And a rebound by Tracy.
And a rebound, right. Tracy's our leading rebounder now, as you might guess. Right, Ann is the general out there. She's trying to direct traffic. She's asked Patty to go over to one side, overload that one zone. Patty threw it into Tracy. Again, they've got to work with Tracy down underneath. Tracy was a little bit crowded at that point. Ball's out front with Ann. Ann takes a long shot and makes it. Bill, this is what you said. You know, Hamilton has a way of sneaking in. It's those little shots that people like Lori and Ann and Jill will throw up that you don't realize that are happening, and yet Hamilton gets up there.
What was, I believe, 13-8 at the quarter is now 18-8.
Now, this is more like Hamilton's style of play.
Once again, Hightstown putting on pressure half court. Ball into Helmlinger. Helmlinger around. Oops. Foul by number 40, looks like.
Yes, a shot before, a foul before the shot. Number 40, Beth Cheney. Patty will go to the line, shooting a 1-and-1. Patty's made 2 foul throws prior to this. And she missed the first shot.
Rebound by Fair for Hightstown. Hamilton still putting on pressure. Coach Kessler calling to get back into the regular zone.
They're still not set in their zone. Look, Lori's out, applying a little pressure on the ball. Hightstown tried to penetrate the zone, but Tracy intimidated the shot.
All right. Looks like a jump ball between 34,
Wanda Fair and
Jill
Jill Hutchinson. Jill, as I mentioned before, is an outstanding tennis player for Hamilton and is rated in the state. She got the tap, but Hightstown managed to get the ball, and look who's going to be jumping with Fair, but Lori McGarkle. Lori's a junior, will be back with Hamilton next year. And came away with that tap.
Pass to Helmlinger. Helmlinger from the key.
And
nice shot.
2 for Patty.
Once again, Hamilton putting pressure on the the Hightstown guards. Ball
Nice block by Patty. And it in there for a toss-up for a jump now. With number 40, Beth Cheney, and Patty Helmlinger. Patty's a senior this year, playing her last scheduled varsity game. Of course, she'll participate in the tournament play. There appeared to be a foul on that. Number 25, Tracy Quinn. That's Tracy's first foul. And for Hightstown, number 34, Wanda Fair, will shoot 2. Wanda made her first shot. Shooting a second. Missed the second. Lori McGarkle comes away with the rebound and dribbles the ball up to where she gives it to Ann. Ann now, our general, calls number 3. Patty takes a shot from the outside.
Rebound by Del Rosano.
Jill Hutchinson underneath. No foul. We have something now. 40, Beth Cheney fouled. That's her second foul, and I believe Tracy will go to the line, shooting a 1-and-1. She made it. So far, she's 4 for 4 at the foul line. Missed that shot. Rebound by Hightstown Fair. Over to number 23, Tricia Kane. Drives up the lane. Missed the layup, and Helmlinger got the rebound.
Helmlinger bring the ball down, a little bit of pressure. Del Rosano there to take it. And crosses the half-court line. Calls a play. Ball over to McGarrigle. McGarrigle back to Del Rosano. Del Rosano, McGarrigle. Looking for Tracy. Over to Patty. Helmlinger holding the ball. Back to Del Rosano. Del Rosano looking. Finds Hutchinson underneath there. Up. Looks like an out-of-bounds. White ball. Out-of-bounds on
number
Hightstown.
40 didn't like that call.
Hightstown called
And Hightstown
timeout.
called a timeout. It seems as though Mr. Clark is also disappointed with that call, which will give Hamilton the ball out of bounds. Now in that half, I believe the score was what, 13-8 at the quarter.
Now it's 21-9.
All right, so Hamilton has 8 points, and Hightstown got 1 point in this second period. And there's still 4 minutes and 35 seconds left in the second period. Both teams are in a bonus situation. And just to keep you abreast of the points, Tracy has 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 points. She needs 10 more points, and she'll have her 1,000. We'd like to see that happen tonight. I know she'd like to see it, and her parents are here tonight, and they'd also like to see that event take place. As far as Patty Helmlinger is concerned, I've got her down for 2, 4, 6 points. And she is 81 points away from her 1,000 mark. So I doubt if I know she won't make it today. No way she's going to get 81 points in the game, especially the way this game is going.
Interesting sidelight, even though Quinn will make it 1,000 points tonight, on the year, Helmlinger has outscored Quinn. She has 339 total points, and Quinn has 321.
That is interesting. Ann is taking the ball out of bounds, out to Laurie. Patty's shooting it now. Missed it. He got her own rebound. And Laurie came back with it.
Blocked by Fair, looked like. McGarrigle shooting.
Patty slapped at the ball and caused it to go out of bounds, and Hightstown will take the ball. It looks as though there's a slight pressure being applied now.
Hightstown coach is a little bit critical of the refereeing.
Oh, there might have been a charge there, but the official said no hurt.
Okay, McGarrigle comes up with the rebound after Del Rosano. Hightstown putting pressure on the backcourt over there, now dropping back on it. Del Rosano with the ball over to Helmlinger. Helmlinger should be open all night over here.
No one's underneath looking for that rebound.
Number 40, Beth Cheney rebounded for Hightstown. Once again, Hamilton putting pressure on the forecourt.
Oh, there's a partially blocked pass. A little bit of pushing there. A little bit of pushing, but the foul is going against Patty Helmlinger. And Hamilton is in a penalty situation, so the Rams will be shooting Helmlinger's first foul of the evening, and number 30, Charlotte Wright, will go to the line, shooting a 1-and-1 with 3:51 left in the second period. She made the first. She'll She'll get her bonus shot now.
That's Hightstown's second point of the quarter, I believe.
That's right. They've had a very slow period. She made both of them. So Hamilton will take the ball in. There's a full court pressure now. See if this causes any problem. Doesn't seem to.
All right, they've broken it now. 3-on-2. Hightstown back once again. Helmlinger looks like clear on that side all the time.
Yeah, and she stopped. She could have driven, I think. I think if she had kept going in, it
Del Versano has the ball. Over to Helmlinger. There's the move. Hutchinson the rebound. Up. Quinn the rebound.
Get in there, Tracy.
Come on. Quinn a rebound again.
Oh, Tracy's been fouled. I don't know whether to call that a shooting foul or not. It looked like she was going up for the basket.
Hightstown, number 30, Charlotte Wright, first second. At the line, Tracy Quinn.
Foul is on Charlotte Wright. Her second foul, and Quinn will go shooting 1-and-1. She missed her last free throw, but made this one. So far, she is 4 for 5 at the line. She has a second shot coming now. There's a substitute, number 22, back in the ball game. Lisa Byrne comes in. Tracy taking her second of the 1-and-1 foul. It's off.
Off.
Patty. We have a
foul on Patty Helmlinger over the back, looks like.
Yes.
That's her second foul?
That's her second foul in the last few seconds. She's got to calm down a little bit. She has a habit of drawing fouls very quickly, but she'll settle down. Number 34 is at the line. That's fair. She'll be shooting a 1-and-1. She missed it. And Hightstown rebounded. But it's intercepted by Ann Del Versano, but nearly lost the ball when she ran into Tracy, but she recovered and dribbles down past the 10-second mark.
Ann's laughing now the whole incident. Ball back to Ann, who's still smiling about it. Okay.
Yeah, we're going to have a jump ball now between Fair and
Hutchinson.
Charlotte Wright is coming in, and she replaces Romanow. See if they can work something. Patty looks to be open if Jill plays to her. No, she doesn't. She tries to go to Tracy, but Hightstown gets the tap. There's a foul by Lori McGorricle. That's her second foul. And Fair will go to the line, shooting 1-and-1, I believe. Wanda missed her last shot. She rushes it, missed this one too. Rebound by Patty, but no, they call a jump ball. Call the jump ball, Patty Helmlinger, and Fair will be jumping up. Wanda Fair.
Hightstown gets a tap.
It looked like there might have been a foul there, but no call was made. There's a long shot by number 30. That's Charlotte Wright made 2 points. There's full court pressure.
By Hightstown into Tracy Quinn. Quinn back to Del Versano. Del Versano comes across. Oh, open. Over to Helmlinger. Good shot for Patty Helmlinger.
Helmlinger has 2 points.
Hamilton once again putting on pressure. All right.
Nice try by Tracy, but the ball is hit by Hamilton out of bounds. The Rams will inbound it with 2:21 left in the second period.
Hightstown trying to go to Fair, it appears like. I think Fair is their high score.
There may
Quinn
be
has
called,
the rebound.
there may have been a walk on that. She had the ball up and she fell down. They generally call that a walk, but instead they call it a jump ball. Number 30, Charlotte Wright, and Tracy Quinn.
Big size difference. Okay, Quinn to Helmlinger. Helmlinger bringing the ball down court. Gonna take it herself. Okay, Hightstown with the rebound. Call a foul on
Patty Helmlinger has her third foul in the last 2 minutes.
Now let's see if Coach Kessler will substitute for Patty or not.
Score at this point is Hamilton 24, Hightstown 13. And Wright will go to the foul line, shooting 1 and 1.
The line for Hightstown, number 30, Charlotte Wright.
She missed it. Tracy
Okay,
Quinn
Quinn
got the
the
rebound
rebound.
off to Patty Helmlinger. Helmlinger's coming down center, looking for someone, but she palmed the ball. She had a high dribble and palmed the ball. Hamilton's got to settle down now.
Come on, babe.
All right, Hamilton has the ball right now. Del Versano is going to inbounds the ball to McGarrigle. Once again, Hightstown coming out toward the half-court line.
Come on, here we go. We're
The
gonna
half-court
get two
press.
now. We're gonna get two, gang.
McGarrigle back to Del Versano. Del Versano to Quinn, to Helmlinger. Helmlinger over to Quinn. Quinn back to McGarrigle. McGarrigle, nice
Two.
shot. Nice passing, girls.
That was good passing. That was good movement of the ball, and that's what they've got to do to get points.
All right.
Intercept by Patty, but she was out of
Not
bounds.
quite.
Excellent hustle on the part of Patty Helmlinger.
Get it back now.
Substitution for Hightstown, number 25, Carrie Romanoff.
That
Romanoff in for fair, I believe.
that good passing down under there was the reason for that last 2 points that Hamilton had. They moved the ball quickly. There's no way of defending that.
Hamilton's got a swimming defense.
It was a partially blocked
block shot by Quinn.
Whoa,
All right.
Helmlinger nearly picked up number 4 that time.
Number 25, Carrie Romanoff.
Ball to McGarrigle. McGarrigle one-on-one. Oh, nice pass. Helmlinger basket and foul by number 22, I believe, of the Rams.
It is
Foul.
by number 22.
Lisa Byrne.
Lisa Byrne, that's her first foul of the evening. Patty will go trying to make a 3-point play. Patty has 2 for 3 at the foul line. This is her 4th attempt. Little hard.
Quinn has
Tracy
the rebound.
rebounded.
Quinn up,
and
Quinn
got
in.
2
All
points.
right.
Tracy Quinn.
Hamilton once again in that zone,
It's
that press of
13
theirs.
points. 13
turnover,
points.
Hightstown. Nope. She said
Yes.
turnover.
It caused a turnover. The pressure caused a turnover. Tracy Quinn needs 7 more points to reach the 1,000 plateau.
We need to.
Ball into Helmlinger. Back to Del Versano. Del Versano over to McGarrigle. McGarrigle looking around. Into
Oh,
Quinn.
There was a little push
Oh,
there.
nice move.
That's
nice
two
pass.
more of the 13 that she needed.
Nice pass by McGarrigle into
I
Quinn.
observed a little push on that, but she got away with it. And almost intercepted by Tracy Quinn. Patty nearly got her 4th foul. Intercepted by Laurie McGarrigle.
Patty just froze on the last one. It's a good thing she did.
Yes, she knew she had 3 fouls and didn't want to get that
Del
4th
Versano
one.
shot.
Jill Hutchinson's fighting for the ball.
Okay, Helmlinger has the
Helmlinger
ball.
drives in.
Helmlinger up.
And
Good.
it's 2. Helmlinger has 12 points so far. But high scorer is Tracy Quinn. She has
No foul.
13.
Wild shot by
Rebound.
Hightstown. McGarrigle. That's the end of the first half. The score at the half is Hamilton 34, Hightstown 15.
Hightstown it's interesting. Hightstown has 15 points, and according to my record, Tracy Quinn has 15 points. So Tracy has equaled Hightstown's record, and if my figures are accurate, that leaves Tracy Quinn with 5 more points to reach her 1,000 mark. And I get the impression that Hamilton is not trying to not making any special effort to give Tracy that ball to make that 1,000 points. This is a normal game, as I see it.
Exactly. There are normal plays that go to Tracy on some of those lob passes. It's working out. Tracy's making her own points too under the basket as far as rebounds go.
The point I'm trying to make is I don't think they're trying to feed her and with the expense of the rest of the team. It's a team effort, but Tracy, as is her nature, she's in the position to get that rebound, to get that layup, and those points. And as a result, she comes away with 15 points.
Hold, Tony.
Second.
Here's the points are giving now from the main scoreboard. 15
She
points
does have
over
15, so she needs 5 more. So I am right on that she does need 5 more points for 1,000. Second high scoring for Hamilton is Patty Helmlinger. I have her for 12 points. And Del Versano has 4 points, and McGarrigle has 3 points. And that doesn't show good distribution in the scoring bracket. It seems as though two of the normally high-scoring players, Patty Helmlinger and Tracy Quinn, are leading the scorers, and very little help from the others.
Patty is open for a lot of shots on the side over here. She's taking her shots. I don't know what her percentage would be on that, but she's certainly open for the shots. Nobody seems to be forcing a shot at all on this. They should get some fast break plays with the guards, but Hightstown is dropping back on that.
Hightstown has a balanced scoring, although there isn't anyone with any large amount of points. The leading scorer is Hightstown Rams Charlotte Wright with 4 points, and then there's a number of them have 2, and one Byrne, who did not start the game, came in off the bench. She's the second high scorer with 3. The Rams themselves have only 15 points in the first half, and as I mentioned earlier, Tracy Quinn has 15 points, so I guess she could be playing them single-handedly tonight.
Not quite, I don't think. But as I look over the scoring here, if the figures that I see, I've added up right, Hamilton scored 14 points in the second quarter, and Hightstown only scored 4.
I think that's a mistake. My card was not marked properly. If you recall, Hamilton had 13 at the end of the first period, so they really scored 21 points in the second period.
Okay,
I didn't have that marked correctly. And Hightstown had 8 at the first period, and then they scored 7 in the...
So Hamilton outscored them 27-7, is that correct?
21-7 in the second period, and that is more like Hamilton's style of play. They moved the ball quickly. There's one moment there when they had good passing around the perimeter of the key and worked in their one shot, but generally they look for that fast break. They look for Tracy Quinn underneath, and that's how they come up with their points.
As I've mentioned, over the last couple of years, Hamilton sort of sneaks up on you. They'll use that press and they'll score, and it won't be a lot of scoring all at once, but it'll be there gradually, and then all of a sudden you look at it and the score is pretty well up there, which is what has happened today. The press is effective. Their zone defense seems to be throwing Hightstown off. But the last shot that Hightstown took was a pretty wild outside shot. So they're having a tough time penetrating Hamilton's zone.
And as you mentioned, Hamilton has been pressing most of the game. Now, in the past games that Hamilton has played, they've used the press at the start of the game. And generally when they've broken the game open, they've gone off the press and usually going into a zone defense. But it seemed that Hightstown gave them a little problem in the first period, and they had to hang on to their press a little bit longer than they normally do. It'd be interesting to see how Mr. Kester brings his team out in the second period, whether they will go into that press or will drop back into a zone and play a more relaxed type of defense.
I guess what Hamilton has to watch out for at this point is to relax a little bit. They've got a lead of 34-15, and they don't want to get too complacent about that and sort of relax a little bit. And then Hightstown would come. Hightstown is a well-coached, well-drilled team, but they're a little bit overmatched tonight with Hamilton, unless Hamilton should drop down a little bit on this.
All right, this is the end of the first half. Very shortly we'll be coming back for the second half of the ball game.
Okay, we're done. Stop this fire. Keep the stand in one.
We're getting ready for the second half of tonight's contest between the Hightstown Rams and the Hamilton Hornets. As we mentioned at the onset of this ball game, there's one special point that we'd like to keep in your minds. Tracy Quinn needed 20 points at the beginning of this game to reach 1,000. At this point, she has made 15. She needs 5 more points to make that 1,000 mark. And I believe there's a little ceremony that will take place if she gets the 1,000 tonight. We're ready for the start of the second half. Mike throws the ball up for the task. The ball is tapped to Patty, but she doesn't manage to get her hands on it.
Okay.
The Rams come up with the ball, shoot it, and
rebound
Tracy
by Quinn.
Quinn passed the ball off to Lori McGarrigle, who gives it to the floor general, Ann Del Versano. Ann calls signal number 3.
Unofficially, we had Quinn for 9 rebounds. And
Patty Quinn hit one from 20.
Patty Helmlinger.
Patty needed 81 points at the start of this game to reach 1,000, so she's getting closer to her mark also.
Both of these girls have been 3-year starters for Hamilton High West. Almost a
Lori
steal by
nearly stole the
McGarrigle.
ball. Oh, but she's caught for reaching in and grabbing that arm. This is Lori McGarricle's third foul. Now Hamilton has 2 of their starters with 3 fouls, and that's the first foul, team foul of the second half, so there's no shooting foul on this place. Hightstown has the ball in. Number 30 takes a long shot and
Good
made
shot.
it. What a shot.
Charlotte Wright. Charlotte Wright hit that one. Hightstown once again putting pressure on Hamilton. Del Rossano with the ball. Long pass. Oh, picked off by Fair.
The pressure seemed to hurt her on that one. She forced that a little bit too much. Now,
Del Rossano on defense down here.
Wright hit one from this spot just a few seconds ago. I wonder if they'll try to play. Here she is. There's where she was when she shot the ball the last time. But she chose not to go this time. Hamilton's in tight on their zone.
Okay,
Oh, that
blocked
was a
by
good
Tracy
block.
Quinn.
Good block by Tracy. I believe that's her 4th block tonight. Hightstown had no trouble getting the ball in. And
All right,
it's
stolen by Helmlinger.
Actually, that was caused by Ann Del Versano, but Patty came by and got the ball and 2 points. She now has 16 points. She's the leading scorer at this point.
No foul.
Still
Once again,
a lot of
Hamilton
pressure.
out
Hamilton
there.
has a lot of pressure out there.
McGarrigle and Del
McGarricle's
Rossano.
got to be careful. She has 3 fouls.
Oh,
Patty
Fair.
came away with that
Helmlinger.
ball, looking down court, no one there, going down towards the center, decides to slow up with the ball and give it to the floor general, Ann Del Versano, who moves in, takes a long shot. She normally hits that one. Well, we're going to have a foul. Looks like a reaching in. A reaching in on Hightstown's number 30, Miss Wright. That is her 3rd foul, and that is not a shooting foul. That's the first team foul by the Rams in this period. Taking a little while getting the ball in. Finally do get it in. Lori has it, tries to put it into Tracy, but it was a little bit of pressure.
All right, McGarrigle,
Saved
turnover.
by McGarrigle. Got to take time, set it up, and telling players to move around. Moving the ball around the perimeter of the zone. Keeping the ball moving, looking for someone on the inside for a closer shot. Patty's in position. No, she decides to go. Again, I think that pass was forced, and fortunately, Lori came in there and saved it. Patty drives.
Oh, blocked.
It was
Helmlinger
blocked.
Shot, picked up
Twice
by
it was
Hightstown.
blocked. Hightstown came off with the ball. No pressure this time. Hamilton just drops back to the zone. Just in fact, they're in tight on the zone. In the first half, Hamilton was out pressuring that point guard.
Rebound, Del Rossano.
Moving down, but I think she's going to settle down, try to set something up. She looks for Lori, passes it over.
Oh,
Lori
Quinn.
trying to force it in now.
They're starting to collapse on Quinn. The last 2 passes have been forced into Quinn, and the girls from Hightstown looking for her.
Now they've got to look for either Jill Hutchinson or Patty Helmlinger. When that happens, that's Hamilton's game. Go to that 2nd and 3rd player. Jill got the tap back to Ann. Ann will settle things down. Called signal number 3. They're in a 1-3-1 offense at this point.
Ball over Del Rossano. Del Rossano works it around. Looks, finds. Once again, Patty Helmlinger open in the corner. Back to Del Rossano. Over to Helmlinger. Helmlinger looks. Back to Del Rossano. Over to McGarrigle. McGarrigle cross-court pass to Helmlinger. Helmlinger shot. Rebound by Fair of
Now,
Hightstown.
Hightstown blocked out Hamilton on that, and they got the rebound as a result of it.
Okay.
Patty reached in there, intercepted the pass, but her foot was on the line, and she lost the ball, but it was a good defensive move by Patty. Hightstown will have inbound the ball out of underneath the basket. Almost a walk on that one.
Up to 40, Hightstown.
Nice block. I thought it was a nice block, but someone else has a different opinion. He calls number 25, Tracy Quinn, with a... Okay, he calls a little body underneath.
A lot of noise from the fans on that shot. They
That
didn't care
happens to
for
be
it.
Tracy's 2nd foul. She's still not in trouble. Hamilton has Patty Helmlinger and Lori McGarrigle with 3 fouls. Tracy has 2, and Hutchinson has 2.
Beth Cheney from Hightstown taking the shot. Missed the first shot. Second one coming up.
Cheney made her first 2 foul shots. But
she missed that one. Rebound by Hutchinson. Hutchinson looking around, dribbles out, passes over to Helmlinger.
Patty looks for Ann. Ann will usually take the ball over the 10-second mark and call a play.
McGarrigle looks around. Ball's into Quinn. Helmlinger to Quinn. Knocked out of Quinn's hand. Delversano picks it up. Long one-handed shot. Bounces off. Foul on.
We have a foul on Tracy. Quinn just picked up her 3rd foul. A moment ago I said she was not in trouble. Now she joins the other 2 Hamilton players with 3 fouls. So there are 3 starters with 3 fouls. Hightstown will inbound the balls, but slight pressure being applied. Not much, really. Now they trap her.
Ball to 23. Looking around.
Now Hamilton settles down in the zone. A lot of pressure. Should have been a jump ball.
Out of way.
Patty intercepted the pass. Look for 2 on this. Now she's fouled by number 23, Tricia Kane. Now that happens to be Kane's 2nd foul. Patty will go to the line shooting 2 fouls. Number 24, Trudy Pickett, is coming into the ball game. Patty will shoot 2 foul shots. Her record at the foul line tonight is 2 for 3. She made this one. Patty has a very good foul shooting record, 65%, which is pretty good for a high school ball player. Patty, no, it didn't want to go in, so she missed the 2nd of her 2 fouls. Hightstown came away with the rebound. Number 25, Carrie Romanoff, taking it over to 10-second mark. Hamilton has gone back into a zone, not too tight. The 2 forwards are out. There's going to be a jump ball here. Tracy Quinn and number 25, Carrie Romanoff. 2 25s are going to be jumping at this point. Tracy should have no trouble. They should come off with a play here. If she gives the ball to Lori and Patty go down the end. Oh, she's going the other way. Patty got the ball, dribbles down, and
off her foot.
Has a little bit of soccer in there, a point of interest. Patty is one of the Hamilton High School's outstanding soccer players, and I think at that time she wanted to demonstrate her skills. But as a result, Hamilton lost the ball when the Rams are taking it over. There is more pressure being applied at this point.
Nice ball in by 23, but McGarrigle's right on her, and so is Delversano. Ball's in the corner.
A lot of pressure being applied.
All right.
Number 30, Charlotte Wright put in a nice.
Hightstown putting on a press.
Charlotte now is the leading scorer for Hightstown.
Oh, the
Tracy should get 2. Oh, that was a foul by number 25, Romanoff. That's her 3rd foul. That was a short 2 points for Tracy, but she'll go to the foul line, shooting 2 points.
Not only is Tracy Quinn one of the high scorers for Hamilton, but as far as academics, she ranks in the top 10% of a class of 446.
Tracy made the first one. She now needs 4 points for her 1,000. Shooting the 2nd of her 2 shots. You mentioned that Tracy Quinn's an outstanding scholar. She made that one. Jill Hutchinson is also a good scholar. What is her ranking?
She ranks number 3 in the class of 446.
So not only being an outstanding tennis player, a varsity basketball player, but also number 3 in academics. A little bit of pressure there. The ball's awarded to Hamilton on that play. Patty couldn't get to the ball. It looked like number 30 threw a clip on her, but no foul was called, and Hamilton came away with the ball. Lori is taking it over the 10-second mark. Slowly, a little pressure being applied by Hightstown. Hamilton is spreading it wide now. I'm sure it's not in the stalls. Looking for Jill underneath, and Jill gets her 2 points. That happens to be Jill's first 2 points of the evening. Jill's a very unselfish player.
She's averaging 8 points a ball game.
Which isn't too bad.
Not on a team with 2 scores like Patty and Tracy.
Patty's putting a lot of pressure. Nearly got the ball out of there. I noticed that Hamilton's zone that time was not too tight. They were putting pressure on the ball, and as a result, the zone was not tight. Hightstown will inbounds the ball underneath the basket.
Having a hard time getting it in,
yes,
too.
It looks like they're taking 3 and 4 seconds. There's going to be a
Right.
jump ball here. A lot of
ball.
pressure being applied by the big girls of Hamilton. Jill will be jumping. Jill Hutchinson will jump with number 30, Charlotte Wright. If Jill can tap the ball, if she uses...
She's looking for Laurie. Look at Laurie.
I think
Laurie
she
in the
should go
back
to Ann.
Oh, pretty good.
Oh, Hightstown came back off.
Okay, rebound by Hutchinson.
Hutchinson got the rebound. Very good. Ann will take the ball up, slow it down when she gets over the 10-second mark, set up a play, move the ball around the zone. Hightstown's been in the zone all game, and they've been, as you said, they've been doubling up on Tracy, and as a result, she hasn't had many shots underneath the basket.
Hutchinson should be open a little bit more underneath the basket because they're getting close to Tracy over there.
Now Hamilton moves into their zone.
Pressure by McGarrigle. Girls hold their hands up. Coach likes to see the girls with their hands up. Okay.
That was a nice penetration. Number 34 came away with the basket. Wanda Fair. That's the 6 point for the Rams this period.
Hamilton breaks the Hightstown press pretty easily. Helmlinger at the key for a shot, and it's good.
Helmlinger has 7 points this period. She's leading the Hamilton scorers this period.
42 seconds to go in the period.
There's a little pressure
walking
there. And caused a little pressure and had a walk called on number 25, Romanoff. So Hamilton take the ball with 39 seconds left in the third period.
Del Rossano to McGarrigle. Back to Del Rossano. Back to McGarrigle. Tracy Quinn moves across the middle. Ball goes over to Helmlinger. Helmlinger to Quinn.
Beautiful play by
Quinn for
Helmlinger.
a basket,
Beautiful
okay.
pass by Helmlinger, setting up that 2 points by Quinn. Now, according to my statistics, Tracy needs
up. A
3
walk by
points.
Hightstown. 20 seconds to go.
No.
Hamilton has the ball.
All right, my record, Tracy needs 1 point. She needs 1 point for 1,000.
Did she get 2 points?
She got 2 foul shots and a basket, so that's 4 of the 5. She needs 1 more point for her 1,000. So the next shot might be the story.
That's the Hutchinson, though.
Tracy has a rebound, but no, she's unable to get that basket. That would have been it.
By the way the fans are reacting, they seem to know she needs 1 more point,
I think they do. I think they know. Jill reached in, caused the ball to go out of bounds. Good defensive move by Jill Hutchinson. Yes, I do believe the fans know what her score, her point status is. They're looking for that 1 more point. Jill again.
Knocked out by Hutchinson again.
Good hustle by Jill Hutchinson the last 2 times.
Although Kessler considers Hutchinson one of his most improved players this year.
She has become stronger. She must have been in some type of...
Okay.
Tracy Quinn.
Steal by Helmlinger, a wild shot, the buzzer misses. At the end of the third quarter, the score is Hamilton Hornets 47 and 21 points from the visitors from Hightstown.
Right, at the start of this period, it was 15 to 34. And now Hamilton has 47, so Hamilton scored 13 points. They did not do too well that time. Hightstown scored 6 points. They're just about the same. Hightstown had 8 the first period, 7 the second period, and 6 the third period, so they're averaging 7. Hamilton has scored the same number of points the third period that they scored the first, which was not a very high score. 13 points is not considered a high scoring period for Hamilton.
But a 21-point second quarter has turned the trick, I believe, here.
Yes, that was the thing that turned the trick, and that was really Hamilton's type of quarter. They generally generate a lot of points. When you have 2 players nearing 1,000 points in one season, you know that the team is scoring a lot of points.
Now Hamilton is assured of 2 more games, 1 in the county and 1 in the state tournament, and probably more.
Yes, the way they're playing, they should definitely play at least 4 and maybe even better than that. We're going into the final period. Tracy Quinn needs 1 point. She gets the tap to Patty Helmlinger.
Goes behind her back with a dribble over there and works the ball down, looks for a shot. Back to Del Rossano. Del Rossano holds the ball out. Back to Helmlinger. Helmlinger shot, misses.
No, little walk on that.
Hightstown had the ball, but it looked like they dropped it out of bounds.
That's right. She had the ball in her hands and then fell, and the official called that traveling. Ann will inbounds the ball, gives it to Tracy. Oh, Tracy had a chance. She was in position to get her 1,000th point.
The reaction of the crowd was something.
They wanted her to shoot that.
They wanted her to shoot.
I think there's going to be a 10-second violation this time. There's a lot of pressure being applied. A lot of pressure.
The photographers are down the other end waiting to see Tracy get that one.
And there's Jill again. That's the third time that Hightstown has tried to bring the ball down, and Jill has slapped the ball away to show good defensive move. So the Rams will inbound the ball on the side.
I noticed before the photographers are waiting down the other end underneath the basket to get Tracy, I guess.
Yes, I see them down
One
there.
from the local paper, and one's her brother, I believe.
Well, the brother should be proud of her. She's had an outstanding career at Hamilton High.
Oh, nice move, Patty.
Patty tried that,
good
but the
shot,
basket was by number 40, Beth Cheney.
Ball to
So
McGarrigle.
Hightstown opens the scoring in the second period, last period of the ball game.
Ball back to Delverson to McGarrigle.
There's a little pressure being placed, and Hamilton spread out wide, trying to move it. The ball into Hutchinson. She was too.
McGarrigle chasing there. Helmlinger on the other side. She's
Those
lost the
two
ball.
were both with 3 fouls. They couldn't afford
All right,
fouling.
Hutchinson again on
It
the
looked
ball.
like Jill put her leg in there and got a little pass with her right leg, but no kick was called, and a jump ball with Jill Hutchinson, and I can't see the number Cheney, I guess it is.
Okay, McGarrigle passes off to Helmlinger. Helmlinger, stopped by nice player number 23, Hightstown.
Without fouling, that was a good defensive move. It looked like 2 points for Patty, but beautiful defensive move by number 23, Tricia Kane.
Hamilton has the ball in their basket. Quinn over to McGarrigle. McGarrigle to Hutchinson. Hutchinson fakes. Takes some steps on that.
Little walking there. I get the impression that Tracy's not anxious to shoot this period. She had a good opportunity earlier this period, but didn't go up with it. She's got to.
Maybe she's thinking about it at this point. You have to be thinking about it, I guess.
I'm
at this
sure
point.
she is. I don't know that.
Oh,
now that's her 4th foul. Now she will have to be careful now.
That's her 4th foul. 4th foul.
I believe the coach is going to leave him in there. He would like to see her make her 1,000th point tonight.
The score is not close at this point at 47-23.
Oh, yes, a little movement on there.
Come on, Tracy, get this
She
point
tried
now.
to get around Patty, but her feet went too fast for her. Now, Quinn's got to take it a little easy now to make sure that she doesn't foul out and does complete her goal of getting 1,000 points. I don't know if it's her goal. I'm sure it is. I know it's the goal of everyone at Hamilton. They would like to see her score her 1,000 points. Patty had a shot, but looked like she passed it off.
They're trying to work into Tracy now, and it's not working
That's
out that
the first time in tonight's game where I saw a player looking for Tracy. I have to agree with you. They should not have done that particular time. Patty had a shot. She should have gone for it.
Tracy talking to Patty Helmlinger.
McGarrigle picked up her 4th foul, by the way, on that play. So now Hamilton has 2 players with 4 fouls. And Hightstown is at the line shooting 1-1. Missing her first shot, 25. Romanoff. Hightstown will get the ball out of bounds with 6 minutes, 1 second left in this game. Number 30 inbounds it, throws it out deep. And reached in there, nearly caused a turnover.
Hamilton zone getting set up. Delversano putting pressure on Hightstown. Ball to Fair. Quinn stood there, which is a wise move.
That's right. Fair knew that. Fair took her on, challenged her, and Quinn could not afford to go after her.
Now let's see if Hightstown plays that, works that play other times too. Ball out to McGarrigle. McGarrigle looks for Quinn. Back to McGarrigle. Everybody asking Tracy to shoot.
You can hear the people in the stands asking Tracy to shoot. There's a jump ball that the fans want Tracy to shoot. They want her to score that 1,000 tonight. We have a jump ball at this point. Tracy, Quinn, and Romanoff are jumping. Carrie Romanoff. Tracy taps it back to Ann, and to Jill. Jill underneath, missed the layup.
Easy shot there. Quinn
nearly came up with it.
McGarrigle has the ball. Out to Delversano.
There's a chance.
And she was fouled.
There's a foul now. This could be an interesting situation. No, it's not. It will not be a foul. It will not be a foul. It's a non-shooting foul.
I don't know.
It's non-shooting foul, and the Rams are not in foul trouble at this point. So it's an out of bounds. No, it's not a shooting foul. It looked as though Tracy would have had her chance at that point.
Hightstown is
I have the
Tracy.
distinct feeling that they're looking for Tracy. I feel they're looking for Tracy at this point. Yes, they are.
Hightstown is figuring that because they're sandwiching Tracy.
And they are. They have her surrounded with 4 players that time, but they still tried to get the ball into Tracy. I think what they've got to do is to give it to Helmlinger, let Helmlinger drive, and when the Hightstown players come to pick her up, then look for Tracy.
They've got to play their regular game, and if it comes, it'll come.
I think
Fair,
at this
the move
point,
over there once again.
I think at this point, Hamilton feels they've won the ball game, and they'd like to see Tracy score that 1,000 point.
Okay, Helmlinger has the ball, bring it down court now.
I don't think Hamilton's interested in running up a big score. They want Tracy to get that basket.
And Hightstown doesn't want Tracy to get that basket. Okay, shot by Helmlinger. Hightstown rebound.
Oh, there it is. All right, now that is a shooting foul. Tracy will go to the line shooting 2, and Romanoff has her 4th foul. So
Tracy's laughing.
Tracy Quinn will shoot 2 shots.
Tracy's smiling and talking to Ann. She knows what's going on.
How would you feel at the line, needing 1 point for 1,000, and you have 2 chances to make it?
You got to block it all out of your mind.
Yes, you do.
Oh,
that
was the rimmer. It went around the rim and popped back out again.
Everyone in this auditorium wants Tracy to make this shot.
Oh, another rimmer. Behind us, the video people are getting ready to type up the name and the 1,000 point on the monitor over here. 4:11 yet to go in the game. Hamilton ahead 47-25.
Hightstown breaks the pressure.
All right. Tracy's not
Tracy was there, could not take a chance of fouling and let the shooter go on.
Now Hightstown will probably...
Cheney came away with that basket.
Hightstown is probably going to go over to Fair and hope to get a foul on
Hightstown
Quinn.
stole that pass by Ann Del Rosano. Moved down. The score is now 47-27. Hamilton has not scored much this period. In fact, they haven't scored this period, and I think it can be attributed to the fact that they're looking for Tracy.
Tony, what's Hightstown scored this period? 6 or 8 points?
Hightstown has scored 6 points this period.
Come on, girls, we need 2.
To Hutchinson back to McGarrigle. McGarrigle moving over the corner. Ball to Quinn. They're looking for Quinn.
Yes, they are looking for...
They've got her sandwiched front and back over there, and it's tough getting the ball to her.
Tracy got more points when the team was playing their normal ball game.
They've got one girl standing exactly in front of her.
And that's right. Number 40 is in front of her, and 25 was behind her.
Tracy swings to the other side now.
No question that they're trying to keep Tracy from handling that ball. Hamilton will get the ball out of bounds, and Del Rosano will inbounds it underneath the basket.
It's getting down to 3 minutes now, 3 minutes and 8 seconds.
They do get
ball
it into
Quinn.
Tracy. Looks like it's going to be a jump ball.
Jump ball. Hightstown doesn't seem to be able to win the game at this point, but they'd love to go home without having Quinn score 1,000 points against them.
That's probably what they're looking for tonight. Tracy does get the tap. It gets back to Laurie McGarrigle. Annie Del Rosano has the ball in the corner. Comes out to the center. Looks for Patty Helmlinger. Helmlinger does not decide to shoot. Movement. There the ball is.
All right. Foul. Quinn was fouled.
Tracy had an easy layup, but was really fouled. Wanda Fair got her 5th foul. She's fouled out of the ball game. And I know it when she made that foul, she said, "You're not going to score 1,000 on me at this time." But she sends Tracy to the foul line.
All the Hamilton girls have been smiling coming over to Tracy. Jill's talking to her now. Laurie's smiling over and talking to her. And speaking to her from behind. Come on, Tracy.
Tracy, let's go of the ball. It's a little short. It's a little short.
Tracy looks around, looks up there.
She showed some concern. She showed some concern on that shot.
She knows.
That is 1,000 points. Tracy Quinn becomes the first Hamilton Hornet girls varsity basketball player to score 1,000 points. And I think the excitement that is shown by her teammates lets you know how they feel.
Big kiss from Coach Ketchler there.
Tracy just received a congratulatory kiss from head coach Mickey Kessler. Ladies and gentlemen, 1,000 points. No small feat.
They're talking to Tracy over there. Her father's out of the stands.
Yes, her mother's here also.
Her brother's
over there. They are going to present Tracy. They have presented her with a dozen red roses. And they are also going to present her with a basketball with 1,000 points, 1982-83. The athletic director, Mr. Lee Terry, is making the presentation out in the center.
The fans are all standing at this point.
Mickey Kessler turns the ball, showing the 1,000 points.
Lee Terry is there.
What a feat. And a wonderful young lady, deserving of the accolades that she's receiving. They would remind you that she ranks in the top 10% of her graduating class. Not only is she an outstanding athlete, a fine lady, but a good scholar. I know her parents are proud. The coach is proud.
JV coach Dennis Rowley is now presenting something to her over there too. Looks like some more flowers. A plaque. Sophia Merhaffa, one of our girls.
Oh, yeah, she's an artist. She's quite an artist, and looks like she's made a drawing of Tracy and presented Tracy with that drawing.
I also see the Dad's Booster Club over there, and they're giving her some award.
The booster clubs are very supportive of our program. Tracy's displaying the drawing that Sophia Merhaffa has drawn of her. Now the booster club president's wife presented Tracy with a plaque. This is indeed a day of
Our teammates
happiness.
are coming out to talk to her. Jill. I'm looking for Tony over here. Tony snuck away on me over and talked to Tracy on the side.
I couldn't let that opportunity go by without going over and congratulating one of our outstanding athletes and scholar too. She is a very humble person, a team person. One would think an individual scoring 1,000 points would not be a team player, but truly Tracy has been a team player for the 3 years that she has been on the varsity.
They're taking a team picture now. The photographers are all around Tracy with the flowers.
This will be something for the other players to also keep in mind. They were players on the team, were the first lady of Hamilton history to score 1,000 points.
And Patty Helmlinger is not too far behind her.
That's right.
A couple more
According
games
to
and
my
Patty could be
record,
doing the same thing.
Patty had 12 points the first half. She picked up 7 more, so she has 19 points. Coming into this game, she needed 81 to score 1,000. So at this point, she is at 62. She needs 62 points, but of course the glory, the accolades all belong to Tracy Quinn this evening, scoring her 1,000 points. And
Tracy's
she's
mom
happy.
talking to her over there.
Her parents are happy. The entire student body.
Looks like Mr. Quinn's carrying all the flowers now. Mrs. Quinn has
is
the
pleased
plaque.
to see her score, yes. Tracy's taking a little drink of water to, I guess, calm herself.
The score, by the way, is 40-29 with 2 minutes and 48 seconds left to go.
Right. I don't think anyone really cares what the score is. And the way they were playing that last quarter, Hamilton didn't really care what the score was. They wanted this to happen. They wanted to see Tracy score her.
Same starting 5 for Hamilton going back in.
1,000 points. Now, I'm sure they'll play relaxed, and it'll be a day out today.
I guess everybody wants just the game to be over at this time.
Yes. I understand that the Quinns have purchased the cake, and they're going to celebrate at home. The cake, I think, has 1,000 points on it. This is what my wife tells me, who works with Mrs. Quinn at Steinert High School. Now, we're back in the ball game.
Tracy's a little bit more energetic now.
Yes. She probably will pick up her 5th foul now. I think she's forgotten she has 4 fouls. I know I would if I were in her position, but we can see what happens.
By the way, we mentioned that Jill Hudson ranked number 3 in a class of 446, and Tracy Quinn was in the top 10%. Patty Helmlinger is in the top 20% of this class of 446. So 3 girls on the team are not only good athletes, but good students, too.
Yes, and Patty, as I mentioned earlier, is also an outstanding soccer player.
I think both Patty and Tracy have been on the track team. Tracy's a high jumper, I think, and Patty is a long jumper.
a 3-sport player in Hamilton. Laurie McGarrigle is a soccer player.
And I believe a softball player, too.
Yes. And Ann Delversano, I don't know if she plays softball or not. It seems like we've kind of gotten off the game because of that 1,000 points, and we're reminiscing of other things.
They're taking out
Patty
and
is
Jill
out of
Hutchinson.
Patty and Jill playing their last scheduled game. Of course, Hamilton will be in the tournaments, both Mercer County and the state.
In for Hamilton is Trish Monty, 35, Patty Cease, number 23.
Number 25 for Hightstown.
35 is Monty.
Romanoff scored that 2 points. The score is now 48-31.
35 Monty just came in the ball game as a junior. Patty Cease is a senior.
Patty had an opportunity to have a layup there, but the ball was knocked out of bounds by Hightstown, so Hamilton will inbounds the ball underneath the basket. Ball goes into Laurie, but Hightstown steals it.
Patty behind her. All right. Basket by Hightstown.
Number 30. Charlotte Wright came up with the basket.
Bring the ball up, looking for Laurie. Over to Patty. Come on, Patty. Takes the shot.
Patty should start putting the ball up now, trying to get her 1,000 points.
Oops,
I heard that one. I think that's her 5th foul. I believe that's her 5th foul.
Yeah, she knows that. She's smiling, coming over here.
So Laurie will be leaving, and Dias will come in now. Terry Dias will come in to replace Laurie McGarrigle.
Laurie wears the mark of a scrappy guard, bruises on her knees and floor burns. From
yes.
In fact, a lot of these girls have the bruise on the knees from hustling for the ball.
Number 30, Wright, made her first basket, shooting her 2nd foul shot. Missed it. Rebound is by Hightstown. Throwing number 24, Wright shooting from outside the key, making it good.
Monty, the ball out to Delversano. Pressure by Hightstown.
There's 1 minute,
stuck here.
7 seconds left in the period.
Over to Helmlinger. Helmlinger bringing the ball down.
Hightstown applying a great deal of pressure now. Hamilton, not with their regulars in there. There's a foul called.
Terry Dias, number 32, is in for Hamilton, too.
24, Hightstown player, number 24, Picott fouled Dias. That puts Hightstown in the penalty situation, so Terry Dias will shoot 1 and 1.
Terry Dias is only a sophomore.
She's a promising young sophomore. Will probably fill Tracy's shoes in a couple years. Whether she scores 1,000, I don't know. That's some feat that will not be achieved by many ball players. That shows her rebounding ability there.
47 seconds to go. Helmlinger down court with the ball. Goes around Hightstown, looks around, back to Delversano.
Yes, having 2 with 1,000 would be a feat, and this could happen this year if Patty Helmlinger gets 61 more points.
Okay.
Patty nearly blocked that, but the basket was good by number 23, Kane.
Okay.
A little pressure by Hightstown, but number 25, Romanoff, was last to touch the ball, so Hamilton will inbounds it. Patty Helmlinger has the ball, throws it into Patty Monte. There's a foul by
25 on
Romanoff. So Patty Helmlinger will go to the foul line, shooting 1 and 1.
Romanoff's fouled out, I believe, Tony.
That's her 5th foul. Yes, it is. Number 22, Byrne, will replace Romanoff. Do you realize Hamilton has scored 1 point this 3rd period? 1 point, the 1,000th point by Tracy Quinn. That is the 2nd point of this period by Hamilton. The only glory Hamilton has this period is the 1,000th point made by Tracy Quinn, but some glory that was. And Patty Helmlinger hits both ends of the 1-on-1 foul.
50-38 with 20 seconds to go. Hightstown bringing the ball across court. Looking around. Long shot from the key.
Rebound by Patty Seuss. And Del
9
Versano comes
seconds
up
to
the
go,
board.
8 seconds. And can see the clock.
5 seconds.
Over to
Patty,
Patty.
shoot that ball. Patty takes a shot.
All
And makes
right,
it with
that
the
away.
buzzer.
That's the buzzer.
Patty makes it with the buzzer. Patty will come away with the leading scorer of this game. She had 12 at the first half. We ought to get Tracy Quinn over here if we could.
I don't. The girls are going right now, giving the ceremony handshake to the Hightstown girls.
I wonder if we can get Tracy Quinn over here. Hi, Mike.
Tracy's going the other side. Let's get her back
Tracy's
to us.
going the other way. I guess the coach wants. I think it'd be good to have Tracy over here. We're trying to get Tracy to come on over and see if we can speak with her at this point. As I was mentioning earlier, Patty Helmlinger was
What was
high
the final
score.
score on that, Tony? Do you have
The final score was
50-38, I believe it was.
52 to 38.
52-38 was the final score on that.
Someone is trying to get Tracy Quinn over to the microphone to talk to us. As I said earlier, Patty Helmlinger was leading scorer. She had 12 in the first half, 11 in the second half, for a total of 23 points. During the second part of this season, Patty has been scoring in the 20-point category in her games. As a result, this has brought her closer to that 1,000 mark. I see the coach coming over with Tracy Quinn.
Tracy
maybe we
doesn't
can
want to
get
talk,
Tracy
I'm sure
Quinn
about that. I can tell.
Maybe we can get Tracy Quinn on the. Here's the head coach. Is this the ball that was presented? No, it is. This is the game ball, but you're going to give her the other ball that has 1,000 on it. I happened to see our industrial art teacher writing that on this morning. I said, what's going to happen? Is that happening tonight? He said, you bet it is. Congratulations, Tracy. How do you feel?
Happy it's over.
I want to ask you, now, you approached the foul line twice, needing that 1 point. Did you know you needed 1 point?
Yeah, Mr. Kessler told me.
Well, now, why would he do that to you? How did you feel when the first, you had 4 chances at it? How did you feel the first 3 times? I know that the third time you turned around toward the backcourt and you threw your arms up somewhat in disgust, and then you came back and you finally.
I was scared I was going to foul out before I had a chance.
We noticed that. We noticed that there were a few occasions where, under normal circumstances, you would have slapped the ball and had a good block, but you thought very wisely, stayed away from it, and didn't draw that 5th foul. We're proud of you, and this is an achievement that only one person has ever accomplished in Hamilton High School West, and it happens to be you. We hope that you'll have a teammate join you this year later on. That would be a feat, Coach, to have 2 people. How do you feel?
I feel great. I feel great. She's been a super player for 3 years, and she deserves the recognition that she's going to get. She's a super player.
You want to know something? All through the game, except for the last quarter, not once did we sense that the team was looking to feed Tracy. This was a team game, the third quarter. In the fourth quarter, I'm going to have to confess, it was quite obvious that somebody had said, well, let's try to do it this.
She picked up her 4th foul. It was like, please don't foul
It was
out
very
with
obvious
19
that someone
points.
said, let's try to give her that 1,000 today, and that was a good gesture on the part of the team.
We were
that
tight
was
to
an
start the game,
unselfish.
we were unselfish the whole game up to that point.
And I want to say this, in the fourth quarter, the team was unselfish because there were opportunities when they could have blown the game out, and they thought, no, we're going to give Patty an opportunity to get her 1,000.
I'm glad we were in a position to do that because, you know, a 20-point lead went down to like 10, but there was a purpose for it, and it was a team effort.
At one time, do you know the very first point that you scored in that fourth period was Tracy's 1,000th point? That was the first.
Is that right?
That's right. There were there was a drought there for a while, but what a way to satisfy your thirst.
Oh yes.
And that 1,000 point was a blessed drought.
All right, we appreciate you doing the game tonight. We really do.
Well, congratulations, Coach. You've had a fantastic season. Good luck in the tournament.
Thank you.
And I know you're going to play a lot more relaxed from here on out.
Okay, thank you kindly.
Okay.
All right. Thank you. Good job.
Ladies and gentlemen, as I mentioned, that is a feat that has been achieved by only one person, and it certainly couldn't have gone to a better player, an unselfish player. As you observed this game during the first 3 quarters, Tracy was a team player. The whole team was a team, played as a team. And as I mentioned, it wasn't until the 4th period, and I kind of believe the coach says, hey, let's quit it. Let's wrap this up, and let's give her her 1,000th point.
We just got a note over here that says, do a game wrap-up. The last quarter, our stats, whatever they were, sort of went down the drain. We got carried away with what was going on, and we lost track of some of the scoring over here.
Well, we entered in the 4th period with 47 to 15. Because Tracy had scored the same amount of points as Hightstown, and the game ended up 52-38. High score for the night was...
no, it might have been Helmlinger. I don't know about that.
Yeah, Helmlinger was the high scorer, followed by Tracy. I have her 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 19 points Tracy had. No, she had 20 points.
You don't
she
have
had
points
20
now
points.
for her.
I did not mark her final point. She had 20 points and gave her exactly 1,000 points.
Okay.
For the night.
And Helmlinger had
23 points. She was the leading scorer. With her 81, now she needs about 58 points to make 1,000. So maybe in 4 games she might do it. It was indeed a pleasure doing the game in which the first player received 1,000 points.